Imagine Broly was like just a black dude, it's like some kid with dreads. You almost feel like
So
how do I feel about
it?
Yeah.
Depending on your level of pneuma, what you have a capacity for, you can spirit bend and you cannot stand around that person. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another amazing episode of the AMJ Podcast. 3, 2, 1.
Ben does it every single time. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Knox FX. This is another AMJ Pod. We're the Animanga Junkeez. Co-host.
Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Casey Silverback. We back. We never left, and we're never leaving.
You and behind the scenes, it's your producer, the Zupa.
Super.
Benjimoto-san. How we doing, everybody? How we doing, guys? How we feeling?
We're doing great. Listen, we have a very special episode today.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
The reason why I say that, we have another special guest. We'll let him introduce himself.
But wait, real quick. It's in studio.
Oh yeah.
We gotta talk about it.
Yeah, Ben.
We can't forget.
Get us right.
We can't forget because look at. All right, here we go. 3,
Hold on. 2, 1.
Hey.
What's good?
This is sweet. I like the little reveal.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna make it nice for you. We're gonna get
special.
Yes.
Ben caught me off guard.
What's going on, brother?
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to this for a minute.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
we've been talking.
So have we.
We got the introduce yourself. We got the Lord Third, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fresh. Masterkey in the building.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Chris Davis. My mom would be like, "Boy, if you don't Christopher Davis."
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Full
yeah,
government.
it's the same.
Yeah.
And I am the author of Masterkey. So
I love that.
I'm excited to be here. I'm in the space I'm supposed to be in.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And you mentioned Masterkey. We're gonna get into that.
Yes, sir.
We gotta talk about that. So we usually do the updates and in the beginning. I've been watching.
Listen, we don't have no time for no update.
I don't think there's
Listen,
anything.
Big dog Chris is in the building. I want to get straight to it because my dog got a book here with him. Masterkey.
It's different. We were talking off screen.
He gave us a little,
Zing.
you know.
Yeah.
Son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He gets it.
So,
He gets it.
Like, I want to get deep into this. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
What's
Talk
up with
to us.
Masterkey? Talk to us.
So basically, first off, what y'all want first? You want creation stuff or you want story stuff here?
Ooh.
What you want?
Okay. So no. I'm glad he asked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did you get here?
Yeah. Okay. Great. I can start there.
And what does here look like?
Okay. All right. So here started 6 years ago. So 6 years ago, it's 2019. At the time, I was teaching at an at-risk high school.
Nice.
I'm a journalism major from UCF. We talked about, I covered the NBA, NFL.
Yeah.
I'm doing that while I'm teaching. And I went to Dragon Ball Super was coming out, right?
Okay.
So me, my friends, Nick was with me.
Shout out Nick.
And we're together and we're going in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting in there. We're crunched up with all these people, all these hardcore anime fans. And I'm watching, and the thing that catches my eye is Broly. Okay? And it's young Broly. If you remember from the art perspective, they redid a lot of his stuff. He was a lot whiter in the original. And in this, he was a little bit brown. Enough brown for me to start doing the thing where my head starts turning a bit. And I'm seeing him in this there's a scene early in the movie where he's in this planet and he's on these monsters and you see him, his hair's kind of crazy and I'm just watching him jump around and I'm just sitting there and the movie's going through the whole thing, but that's on my mind the whole time. Yeah. And I'm like, man, growing up, I love DBZ, but we never saw anybody what if we had a Saiyan with dreads, but not corny, imagine Broly was just a black dude, it's some kid with dreads.
Bunks.
I left there and I got on Microsoft Word and I wrote 4 lines. It's 4 lines, just about describing a scene I saw, which was essentially this kid with dreads floating through a jungle, running through, almost like Black Tarzan.
Yeah,
that was the feel I had.
Okay.
I start writing that. And then I had a podcast at the time, and we were about to record, and I just took it to some friends. I was like, hey, just like read that. Like, what you think? What does that make you feel like? They're like, oh, that's kind of sweet. Da, 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 da. And then I just kept going. And then kept going leads me to today, essentially. What you see is a manifestation of 4 lines.
That one moment.
And that was it.
I love that.
Oh,
and you know what's so crazy? You know he's meant for this because I'm in my head. He's like, yo, imagine Tarzan. I'm like, all right, I see it, right? Yeah, okay, that's the one. Like this is okay. So yeah, that was good. Okay, so now we're here. So Masterkey.
So the story is about these superhuman bounty hunters called Jatorians from the deep universe.
Okay.
They invade Earth in search of
aliens.
this.
You need aliens.
Yeah, that's what that's my twist on aliens.
You need them.
And they invade Earth in search for this reality-shifting orb called the Masterkey. So they get in this 13-year-long war with humanity. And in this war, they're savaging the planet, all that stuff. And then by the end, they decide, after casualties on both ends, they're like, all right, you know what? 2-year peace treaty. Essentially, humanity being like, you know what? Y'all looking for this key. Go look for it on your side of the planet.
Universe, yeah.
And then in 2 years, if y'all aren't gone, we resume war.
Okay.
But the twist to this is one of those Jatorians and the queen from Earth fall in love. And they have 2 hybrid children, Judah and Dina. So these 2 8-year-olds who are hybrids.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was created underneath the veins of your Goten and Trunks. We talked about my love for Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
My Gon, my Killua.
Yeah.
That's these 2.
Okay.
And so that's how the story starts itself.
That's fire.
So now, okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
Here's
I'm
my
locked.
next
I'm
question.
locked.
Here's
I'm
my
locked.
next question. Between these 2 characters, who's the Gong and who's the Killua?
So the Gon is it's that's the thing, is like it can flip from both of them.
Okay.
I looked at it like, I have 2 twin sisters. We get into it all the time.
Right.
Naturally.
Whether I'm talking about you, messing with you, bothering you, and then you have sometimes where you're like, oh man, you're so sweet. You're so like, man, I want to protect you. We talked about like that before, right?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to embody with these 2. They're twins.
Yeah.
They're, they make fun of each other.
They'll be at each other's
They're
throats.
at each other's throats.
Yeah.
Not to get to put the cart in front of the horse here, but like the very first scene is a training scene
Yeah.
Okay.
where they are fighting, but it's like hardcore brute.
Yeah.
Think Goten Trunks training together. That is exactly, but it's on paper. It's them fighting, and while they're fighting, they're just like, this is playing.
It's
We're
natural.
8. They're natural.
It gives you that.
It's
super-
It has this joy, but then it has this being described. You're like, what on earth?
I like that.
But they're just like, this is, and that's the joy that I like infused in that.
So
that piece.
this is interesting because the first look at your novel, and I was like, this is what we need in this space, because it's the traditional. Every page is like full of words, everything like this, paragraphs.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you have manga panels infused in there as well.
Yep.
And then
The cover
you were explaining to us as well, like you were like, all right, as the story gets darker, you can see the pages change as well, right?
There's a huge, like, you get a feeling with it. And you know what's so interesting? The fact that, like, how you explain it, like, there's no way that you don't create like an image. It's naturally when you read a book, when you go through, you create like your own image of it in your head. But then naturally you flip the page, and now you give them that visual, and it's fun to be like, okay, this is how he envisioned it. This is how I envisioned it. Like, see the difference and see if you're closer. That's a just an element in its own. I think that's dope. I like that.
Also, to play on just what you said, like another cool thing that I'm thinking of too is you also have a real perspective of like, you've watched your twin sisters, right, grow up together, how they act with each other, bond, the different, so you get to see that from that perspective. I think that's really cool too, because that gives you a whole nother layer that some people just are imagining it, but you're kind of
a real life reference.
It's a real life reference, so that's pretty cool.
Yep.
And that aspect is like, there's a piece of you and like your upbringing.
Oh, it's all in there.
Yeah.
Like, I give you this. So like, I was born in Detroit.
Okay.
Huge Detroit sports fan.
Shout
everything.
Ah.
Yeah.
He's a Packer. That's why.
Man, nah.
he's a Packer.
Well, it's been fun.
Yeah. There we go. Let's wrap it up. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I think that's about good. I think we're good. All right. Well, we're the Animanga Junkeez.
Hey,
And that's a wrap, guys.
Zuper, get him out of here.
Get us out of here.
All right.
All right. Well, we're
you were
kidding.
You were here.
They were here. They were.
This is how it
You were
naturally happens.
here.
This is like an anime thing too. It's like,
Anime
and they're like
boys.
buddies,
Yeah.
and then you find out
You hear
like
that
you
one thing?
killed my family.
Nani?
Like,
That's the Nani
Why?
moment. That's the Nani moment for sure.
Why,
For sure.
bro? We were here.
No, let's get back here. Let's get back here. Let's get back here.
No,
Let's get back here. Let's get back
listen,
here.
listen.
Let's
I
get
just,
back.
I just want to tell all the people out here.
Oh my god.
Off screen, me and Chris, we were just vibing.
Them boys are
bro.
vibing.
We were talking.
I can attest to
I
that.
was like, bro, this is my dog, right?
Okay. No, we're
And then
good.
now
We're
you tell
good.
me you're from Motor City.
hey man, you know what it is.
Someone cut his mic off.
What up though?
Oh my gosh! Shout out Detroit. Shout out the Lions. Yeah.
So what I was saying was
Yeah.
that like, so with that, like for example, in Detroit, when you go to Detroit, you say "What up though" every time. That's how you greet. Right. So what I created was there's even I twisted it. So the twins, when they go to the palace, they're royals.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have they're greeted.
So there's no I'm sorry to cut you. So there's no friction between the mix. There has to be, but you're talking about I'm intrigued.
Let him.
You asked
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
of
sorry.
questions.
I'm asking the
He
right
asked a
question.
lot of questions.
I'm asking the right question.
So
go ahead.
when they go in there, they're greeted and they say the parishioners, your servants say shalom. So
Yeah.
obviously shalom, like that's a cultural thing too. So like they say shalom, they bow. The twins instead be like, "What up though?"
I like that.
So like I put that.
Okay.
That's something that's Detroit that I'm putting in there. That some people who are from Detroit gonna be like, "Oh." Other people gonna be like, "Man, these kids are so goofy. They like off the rules."
Yeah,
They're kind of like, "Oh, like yeah, what up though?" Like that's one of those things. Like some of the places, like it's not in Detroit, but the Pistons used to play in the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Yeah.
So one of the locations there is Auburn Hills. So it's the Auburn
reference. Yeah.
So I do a lot of like little. Those are like little things where it's like culturally, like this is what I know, and I'm inserting it.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things I feel.
So I have this question for you now. We know you have inspirations from Hunter. We know Dragon Ball. Is there anything else that we're gonna see in this book that you might have some like you pulled from these other things?
Lots. First of all, every single piece, every inch of this book, from a writing perspective, has been planned out thoroughly. My challenge, my greatest challenge is that this is the rival to what One Piece is from a story standpoint.
So you're on some Oda shit.
I'm like not playing. This is not hubris.
Yeah.
This is like
confidence.
Yeah. And so that even means design. That means structure. That means things that tie in and connect. So when you talk about, if I'm talking about characters and things that I'm like, oh man, there's a character. The first character I started on was Exodian. Exodian, you'll see his neckline are red. So Exodian is the black mamba, is what I call him. That's actually this shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Exodian, he has a mamba inside him, and it reflects in his genetic code. Okay, he is a Jatorian. Those Jatorians that came, he's an emperor. So he's this 10-foot tall guy, and around his neck, it looks like a scarf, but it's like a boa, and it moves.
Fire.
A lot of his design stuff came from Kategori, one of them. Because Kategori has this, it comes up to his mouth, and I was like, man, that's so cold. So my artist and I, when we were going through like creating concept and stuff, that was one of the inspirations. And then it was like the fro, it was Kobe. And it was like, okay, like Kobe, people talk about like, oh, he's like the black mamba mentality. And I was like, how can I embody this in an actual character?
Yeah.
And so Exodian is known as the black mamba of the universe, the boogeyman of the universe. So wherever he is, he's a terror. But what's complex and great about him is he's also now a father of two children, this hybrid. So there's a complexity to him.
Exodian is the father of the twins.
Oh, wow.
He's the father.
He's
So he's dragon.
He's dragon.
Kind of like I would say he's even more he's more ruthless. He's not there to be. You almost feel like
So
how do I feel about
how do I feel about
Yeah.
He's devastating, but he also
Has
loves
that
his
soft spot.
children.
That's what I was gonna say. It's the children.
He also loves them.
So is he like younger Toguro? Where like how younger Toguro loved Genkai, but at the same time he was.
I have to be short here.
A little bit of that, and I can't even give you all of that.
Don't get.
Oh,
Don't.
But he controls time. So that scene I talked about, where I talked about the twins, when I was laying there fighting, they're not just fighting; they're in the jungle.
Yeah.
And the jungle is suspended by time. They've been training in it for 2 years,
So
but
like a hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah.
So outside of it, so the Jatorians, they create portals.
Okay.
So what you'll see is outside of that jungle, it's only been 2 months. But he's been training with them since they were 6 inside this jungle. He's just sitting there watching them in this jungle as they go.
The Black Mamba. Really?
So
That's dope. I like that.
with it from the beginning of the story, right? The twins. How old are they?
So you get in the intro, you get a backstory of like, how did we get here? Right? Because I gave you a spill on like, hey, what this story is about. So you get a like, how did we get here? And then it kicks right off with what I said. So they're 8 years old, jump. And you see 8-year-old Judah and Dina. And so you're getting, this book is introducing you to a lot of characters. I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan.
Yeah.
So I love different aspects of character and how we study them. Okay. I hate the straight-laced hero character that's just perfect and everything's golly gee, and I'm just great.
Yeah.
That's why I actually like challenged Superman, what that looks like, what the complexities of those things look like. So all of my characters handle and have that heaviness, and for Judah and Dina, it's truly just ignorance of being 8 years old and like, oh, nothing matters. But there's more to you than you think.
So I'm sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
It's so interesting, the timing on this, because JJK, the new JJK.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about this well before we even knew there was a JJK, what is it, Shippuden? That's what
This is what it is, essentially. Yeah.
So, like, now that I've gotten a visual on that and how you're talking about this, it's like, damn, because both of them come from just an overpowered, and I'm sure I'll do the reading, but I'm sure on the mother's side, there is something that is.
So I'll give you some, because you talk about power scaling.
Yes.
Are we saying that?
Yes.
So I'll just break down like kind of like what you see immediately. So first of all, Jatorians are giants. But remember, I have an athlete background. I'm around athletes all the time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are between 10 and 20 feet tall, but they move with agility.
Okay. Yeah.
They are fluid.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I love Oda and his stuff, I remember people would get on like, man, why his characters look like that? Why are they so big and like the bottoms are weird?
Yeah.
But that like really like inspired me. Because during that time, actually, I was doing my One Piece binge too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going through it. I'm like, bro, the Jatorians are going to be these giants, but they move like athletes. They're built like athletes. There's another character. His name is Kane. Kane is conceptually, Kane is Exodian's brother.
Okay.
Okay. So he is the smartest being in the universe. Okay. He's a very like Magneto, but more so just telekinetic and psychokinetic.
Yeah.
Right. He can move things. I can get in your mind if it's not protected. He's built kind of like Cooler. Okay. But he's like a 11-foot tall Cooler. And he's got this gold metallic skin, and he wears this like, remember Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Almost like that type of coat.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's like
Flared
a doctor.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he has like the webbed feet like Frieza, like Cooler, right? And he's got like a tail that wraps around him that you don't see. And he's just devastating. He's like, first time you see, he's another one. It's just like, I'm cold. Like, I'm just like, he clowns his adversaries. Like he's a mental processor immediately. You say something, he's already processing the next thing.
He's a strategist.
And so
Love that.
he's another one of those characters that is kind of like a crucial cog, kind of like to the story. And I forgot even where I was going with Kane. Why was I mentioning Kane? Anyway, that's bad podcast.
No, you're good, brother. That shit happens to me all the time.
But I'm sure I'll get my thought back on that.
No,
but,
it just as far as just how you outline everything.
Yeah.
power structures. That's what it was.
The power.
I got it.
Yeah.
So you got to think like how. So you have these giants that move like this, and what's key to know is that the Ganshi, those emperors, they command different spheres of influence. So Cain is knowledge, so he's the smartest being in the universe. Exodian is time, so he manipulates all time. You have Jabot, who is the strongest being in the universe. And then you have Jigsaw, who handles the soul, deals with emotions. That's what he manipulates, okay? That's what they do. And then the other Jatorians are kind of like, think of them like you had your main Saiyans, but then you have these other Saiyans like, I got different abilities. I'm not but I'm still a problem.
Right.
So you have to say like, how would humanity last 13 years? So you can't just give these guys bombs. Like if we had some freaking superhumans come here, we'd probably be GGs if we had guys who could do that. Yeah. So humanity has this ability called Pneuma. Pneuma, think of it like a flame, like a candle. So candles aren't lit, right? And you have an empty candle, okay? But it needs oxygen. Your fire needs oxygen,
right? Which
is breathing. I tell a lot of people when I talk about this book, I'm like, if you love DBZ, if you love Avatar, if you love Demon Slayer, you're going to love this book. Yeah. Here's why. So Pneuma is... You're gonna see basically the basic of Pneuma in this book until the end, and then I'm gonna start digging even deeper. Yeah. But essentially, what it is when you breathe, you ignite, and it opens a gate. When it opens a gate, it takes something like I can take this water bottle and I can turn it into a sword. Yeah. And so you can manipulate matter in different aspects based on that. That is Pneumaic. So like Pneuma has a structure. Like there's another character, his name is Crump. He's one of my favorites. Yeah. Okay. And Crump is another cultural thing for me. So like I used to dance, and crumping, is a dance, right? When you meet Crump is the sound wave sage. Crump, a lot of it, I was thinking like, dang, what if I had something like, if it was Jiraiya, if he was in a Naruto, he would be like in a Naruto universe essentially, right? Yeah. He commands sound. So when you first see him, he beatboxes and it manipulates the waves in the air. And so there's a thing called spirit bending. And what spirit bending is if you're, it's like in the same way, it's like a hockey would be or whatever. So depending on your level of Pneuma, what you have a capacity for, you can spirit bend and you cannot stand around that person because the air, the density, the gravity is too much to withstand.
That's fire.
And so he has like a boomstick on his back. And when he breathes, he can manipulate and do stuff with it. And you see him dancing. Like, for example, he'll do how Rock Lee had the drunken. Yeah. Instead of that, he dances. So he'll just be like, boom, boom, boom. You can't hit him because he's in that state.
In his zone. Yeah.
So every character has a unique, and you're just introduced to Pneuma. Yeah. This is just the beginning of it. There's 9 gates of Pneuma. And yes, there are transformations, which is that's the DBZ thing. I ain't even gonna, they're called the Onyx. That's who Judah, Dina, their Reynos clan, that clan, can specifically transform into this being called the Onyx. And that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm lost.
Oh, wow.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Damn. Tell the people where they can, how do they get their hands on this, man?
My Instagram is Masterkey Book, and on there you go to parable.gumroad.com. I have the hardcover, the paperback. The paperback is grayscaled, so it's gonna feel like a manga comic, like that, stylistic. Yeah. This is the truest essence of like everything, like the color, all that stuff. I mean, it's unique headers, footers, typography, art, all that stuff, and it's built to it's like in double space. So for those new readers and stuff, it's payoff. Yeah. It's payoff in the page turns and in your page turn, and then you get to art. So it's an experience more than just like, oh yeah, like I'm going to go pop. It's an experience. You're gonna go through this and you're gonna be like, oh shoot, like you know what I mean. And it's an easy read. Probably the other big thing for this, other big inspiration. So on the back, you see it says Parable. Yeah. So Marvel has a Marvel Cinematic Universe and a Marvel Universe of all these characters. And one of the things I wanted to do, obviously, like I want black and brown people to see themselves. I want all that, like all my characters are like that. In the first book, they're all like black features. Even if a character is gold, it's like, oh, like these are black people, right? Mm. And with Parable, it is my Marvel. So Masterkey is the first series within the Parable universe.
That universe, yep.
So I've already planned, like, there's going to be 6 of these. Okay, this is book 1. I've already started the second. So like this is one of those things where it's just like hop in because we're strapping up for a very long ride.
I like that.
Can we pause real quick?
You gotta use the bathroom?
Yeah. Real quick. I have a question I want to ask you.
Okay.
Don't lose it. Don't lose it.
I have a 5 question I want to ask you.
Hey, guys, we're going to the bathroom. I might as well use that motherfucker, too. Curse killed me. I'm not going to lie, because in my head, I'm like, I got to use it. But, bro, this is really good stuff that you're
What's
spitting
with
right
going
now.
to the bathroom mid-pod, guys? This has never been a thing.
I never.
You gotta do it, yo.
What's going on? This is crazy. All right,
When
all
you have a
right.
kid, bro.
All right, I got a question for Chris. All right. All right, me and Chris will just talk for a little bit. All right, Chris. So, being in this actual space, like being on this creative process, do you ever find yourself in like little ruts or, maybe even potentially like a bunch of different ways you want to go about it, like that? And that's like one of my struggles. If like I have all these ideas, but I'm like, which way do I go?
Yeah.
You know?
I know it. I kind of like know what my mission is and what it is I have to do. You know,
Gotcha.
I think the book is just a testament to me saying like, okay, like you're on a mission. Like if you're on a mission to do something, like you're not gonna let things stop that, no matter how long it takes you to get there. Because I didn't say, hey, in 6 years I'm gonna finish. In fact, I was thinking it would be sooner than that. I hoped it would have been sooner than that. But what it taught me is that if you have a dream, if you have something that you want to accomplish, it's all about putting one foot in front of the other, and continuously, pounding that pavement until you actually finish it. And I think that's really the only thing, because I had my days. I still have my days where I'm like,
Well, that's what I was gonna say. You do always have good days and bad days, but as long as you get like that 1%, or at least you get to and push yourself to at least, show up to the gym or do, or get that. Hey, at least I'll write a page today or something like that. At least I'll put some of that effort in to continuously get to that goal, because, like you said, like there's good days, bad days, but as long as you kind of keep that 1 foot forward and just keep into that next goal, you'll get there. So
Can you ask that question again? I walked into it like, this is fire.
no, this is the podcast. We're not editing it. This is it.
the bathroom break.
Yeah, you were super, me and I said, but when you went over there, I said, me and Chris are gonna have a conversation while you guys go in the bathroom. We're keeping this in because I'm about to ask him an amazing question, and that's what happened.
Hey,
I'm crying.
Ben's nasty.
Ben's nasty.
Yeah, we never have gone to the bathroom.
I'm crying, bro.
Ben's nasty.
You let him go last time, Ben.
No,
that's what happened. You let him go last time and it fucked everything up.
No, can I tell you something?
Everything up.
We've been the longest running pod that's never had to take a break in between. And then I fucked it up last week.
Couldn't believe that shit.
And then once I fucked it up last week, I was like, all right, I guess this can be a thing. I can go.
All right.
Well, now if it's gonna be a thing, we're gonna do like a little segment because now Fred is gonna go in and he's gonna bathroom break, and then It's fun. I love this.
It's cool.
So as you can see, like we have fun.
Yeah.
We have fun here. Like
That's fire.
You had
like Ben. That's from day one. I was like, that's my dog. That's my brother.
Guy.
And
we knew.
It's always been like anytime we have people on here, we're like, this is just.
Don't
like,
forget your questioning.
No, I have my question first.
You talking?
All right.
Whenever we're ready.
I was telling Chris when we first met. I just was like, it was like. We like got on the phone and I knew I was like, we got to do a show, all this stuff, and then it kind of just from there just blossomed to this beautiful podcast.
I already knew
this amazing team.
Yeah, bro.
So all right, go ahead, Curves. That's that
Curves
question.
has a question. He's back.
Yeah,
I'm back. Listen.
Oh,
so it's funny. Once I heard the name Parable for your universe, I was like, oh, he has something big planned.
Oh yeah,
because in my mind, I'm thinking, when you say parable, you mean like everything and every aspect. When you build this universe, everything's going to be connected, right?
1,000,000%.
So I know you have this Masterkey. You have 6 books planned out, right? I'm sure you have other things that are in your mind right now.
Yes, 100%.
That you've been brainstorming. I'm sure you've been jotting stuff down. What is the end all be all? Like, what is your end goal? Like, is there going to be like an Infinity War? Is there going to be something?
Without spoiling too much.
Yeah,
what
without
is the feeling you're trying to?
Yeah.
So I need you to. So okay. So if Hunter x Hunter, I love Hunter x Hunter and I love One Piece. As far as like if we're talking about anime, like just like literature, right? Like, Togashi, I love him as a writer. I love Oda as a writer. Okay. So if you look at what Oda has done, Oda hasn't. There's no like spin-offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one story.
It's one story. And so Masterkey is still one story.
Right.
It's a big story.
Yeah.
And this isn't spoiling anything because this is something that's actually there. Dimensions and things like that is a huge thematic piece of my story. The minute you open it up, you're in Universe 49. Okay? Right. So I'm introducing you. Yes. There's a lot of things you're going to see that you're going to
multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're going to see that stuff, but it's very organized in the way it's done. Yeah. So I'm creating a space where my other stories can kind of line up. There's other ideas I have of like how this character will come back to this or whatever that you'll see. Yeah. But Masterkey, how I would kind of call it, is the same way that Stan Lee said, all right, I'm doing Spider-Man. I have to do this one thing for this newspaper. I'm creating Spider-Man. And then kirby comes and does his. But Spider-Man is the thing that starts it. Yep. That's what this is. It's the Kickstarter for it all. Right. It's the thing that pushes everything off. And then there's some other stuff that kind of you go, oh. By the end of this, people will be like.
So with Parable, are you planning like you're going to do side stories where like Kane is like the MC?
I got lots of stuff.
Yeah, are you going to do something where like there's a universe where like the twins are separated or like there's
let the man do his job, dog. Let the man do his job.
I have a very big like broad imagination.
Yeah,
I got
so like when I heard you say
he's
Parable,
trying to do the job.
Listen,
for him.
if you need somebody to help with creative writing,
bro. He can't. He's chopping at the big, bro.
I'm hearing
guys. No, you're going crazy.
But see, this is why. This is great, right? This is why this space is great.
Yeah.
I told y'all, I was like, I'll talk to a wall.
Yeah.
Right. The reason is because I truly believe, like, I have something.
Yeah, 1000%.
And not only do I have something, but I have more. But like, for example, with anything, you need like there's a supply and demand. Mm-hmm. So it's like when the demand goes for this first book, and we have it, and more so, it's like I just need people to read it.
Yeah.
And as they're reading it and being like, give me the second one, I'm like, okay, I'm on work. I'm working.
Yeah.
I have it. I have it all. Yeah. Every piece of it, and it's not something that exists.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the greatest part. It's like this does not exist.
Yeah.
And so, there's a lot. I have like the characters you see in this book. There's lots of spin-offs for their story. There's prequels to their story. Mm-hmm. Like it's endless.
I know that.
One thing, you don't need anything from me because this sounds amazing.
Let the man do his job, bro.
But like if I would love to see if you started doing like maybe one shots.
Yeah.
You have one shots planned there.
I have some stuff. I do.
Yeah. That's fine.
It's because you got to think about like the Jatorians start in the deep universe. He's like, he gonna go. He's like, bro,
bro, I'm trying to tell
you. Yeah, I know you got this, but
we'll talk after.
Where them side shots?
Yeah.
You could do that. You could do that. For me, bro, I love one shots.
I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing.
You've probably seen this one, but the Hisoka one shot.
I don't think I've ever
never read
that.
So there was a Hisoka one shot that was done by Togashi.
Mm.
No, it wasn't done by Togashi. It was done by the creator of Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay.
So the creator of Tokyo Ghoul, because he loved Togashi so much, he did a one shot of like a Hisoka, how Hisoka came to be, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Whenever you
100%
read that.
Yeah, because the thing that happens, and the thing that's unique about novels is it allows you and enables you to stretch, and you can go where you want to go, how deep you want to go.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have so many characters that you're gonna be like, huh? like
need more.
how
I
they.
need, what? Tell me,
What?
like, what is this? Like, what does
Like,
this mean?
I have different like there's characters that people that aren't like fully introduced, but like I have some of everything. I have a character named Coda. She's deaf and blind.
So you know she's fire.
She's got these.
If she's
like,
deaf and blind,
she's
she's
deaf
fire.
and blind, and I'll make the argument kind of going forward. Like she's gonna be in book 2 heavy, but she's a part because she's a part of this group called the Might and Judges.
Deaf and blind.
She's deaf and blind because she controls. Remember, so humans use Numa, so
Right.
you'll see
Echolocation?
Numa. You'll see.
You know she's fire. I'm already.
You'll
knowing.
see.
I'm already.
But she's arguably like the coldest one.
So
The coldest
okay,
one.
can I? No, let me stop.
Okay,
Let me
so
stop.
okay,
Let me stop.
okay, guys.
Let me stop.
Master
You
Key,
got me chopped.
right? Master
yeah.
Key.
Master Key.
Tell the folks again where they.
Yeah,
can find
man.
Master Key.
Go to Masterkey book.
Yeah.
You know, spend. What was you going to spend the money on anyway?
Yeah. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
What's
A
the
good
price?
story.
What's the
We
price?
do it all
The
the time.
hardcover is 40. The soft cover, the paperback is 20.
All right.
Listen,
Just like that, straight like that.
my dog doing it for the people. He's doing it for us. When I tell you guys,
And I'm signing we're in the early stages. Like I've signed a lot of copies.
Yeah.
This is sold out a few times. Like
Yeah.
I signed them all.
Yeah.
So
if you are looking for something to read,
Yeah.
you want to support.
And it's
Yeah,
Florida.
Listen,
Florida. Come
check-
on now.
Check my dog out. man.
Come on,
man.
This is something we say. This space is for everybody, whether you're pushing something out there.
You got your
Whether-
own piece of content.
Yeah, you have an agenda you want to push. AMJ Podcast, come here.
For sure.
We want to be the spot for everybody to come through and hang out. Listen, Chris,
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
this has been like,
I have a question. listen.
yeah, we have time. We
Yeah,
have
yeah.
time. We just
Listen,
want to shoot
listen,
the shit
listen.
now.
I have a question. As far as I know, we talked a lot about your inspirations for this, a lot of things that you've referenced. What, as far as anime and manga, what have you watched? What have you read? What are you watching right now? What are you reading right now? What's your, you know what I mean?
So I go through. I am a little bit when it comes to anime. I'm definitely like a mood watcher.
Same.
So like I said, like One Piece started a few years ago because I got into an argument with my students and they were like, "I'm telling you, you need to watch One Piece." And I was like, "One Piece is trash."
They were right.
And then I think it was 2.5 months, I watched 800 episodes. I was like killing through it.
fuck
I was like,
Fuck yeah.
what have I been doing?
Yeah.
Like, I was
It
like,
makes you feel like that.
what have I been doing?
Yeah.
It was the most fun, most enjoyable thing. And so more recently, I think I was getting through Egghead, and I was going manga, and I got ahead in manga, and Nick and my boy Meech, they go hard with manga. Like every Sunday, they're like, "Did you see
The minute it
and then
drops.
this is coming, and then da-da-da-da," and they're going
Shout
back
out
and
Nick Santiago.
they're going
Yeah,
back and
yeah.
forth, I'm just seeing a bunch of invisible text because they know like.
Yeah.
So like I've taken a break because I like to binge. I'm a big binger. So in between that, like Sakamoto days we talked about,
Ooh.
Dandadan is like
Reading?
where my
Reading?
wife and I. No, I haven't.
Watching.
I want to read Dandadan though.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah,
good.
I know.
Really good.
I know that. That's another one that like people are like,
Really
oh yeah,
good.
that's the one.
Yeah.
I've been in a comics mood, so like I read like Supergirl because James Gunn is modeling.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Modeling and stuff after that, and like I really like how that's structured. And Supergirl is awesome because, like I said, complex character. She's not like straight laced cool. Like she
They
over here
say-
partying
they
on a red
say-
moon. And
They
Yeah.
say it like that. So what they're trying to mirror it after is Supergirl of Tomorrow, and
That's
that
my issue.
it's no listen it's 8 that actual like
I'll tell you
comic
after.
book
I'll tell
arc.
you after.
is 8 chapters, and it's a very like volatile like.
What's the
dark
real
and
universe
light.
in DC? Like, what is canon? Like, I feel like everything's canon.
There's
That's my issue. That is my singular issue with DC Comics because there's so many.
they have a lot of
New
subject matter.
52. They had this blah blah blah. They
Yeah.
had this. Oh, what were you guys just talking about off screen? What were we talking about?
absolute.
Absolute is.
It's amazing. I love the storyline,
And it's
but it's
created
like,
by Darkseid.
what can it? What? Yeah, see, that's fire. But what
so
do you
good.
what do you connect it to? Like,
But
there's
think about
nothing
it. But what makes Absolute great though is that like even from a like and again this might be just writer brain stuff, but like the idea that hey, Bruce is not this billionaire.
Yeah.
Like everything happens in this zoo.
The what if though. That's
and it's how they do it that makes me go like, I enjoy this so much more because I don't really know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay,
Everybody's
so
imperfect.
I have a follow-up question.
Everybody's imperfect.
I have a follow-up question. Is a lot of that like enjoyment from the fact that it's a one-off? Like it doesn't, again, there's no attachment to it. So you can say, oh yeah, they're doing this different. Like I don't watch Marvel What If. Like that can just be a me thing. Like I'm a guy that's very much like,
you're a canon guy.
I'm huge on story.
But I think that might be because you're anime manga core. When you look at, they're two different things. Like anime, for example, like forever, what was one of the Dragon Ball Z like people who would shoot it? GT is not canon.
It's not canon,
right? And people live on that. But here's the thing, and it's true. It's not.
The movies are not canon.
It's true. It's not.
Broly was a fake.
But for me, like first of all, like just a little GT aside, I love GT.
Yeah.
Dripping design, dripping character design.
I'll give you that.
Is high, and you're gonna see some.
Maybe
Gonna see some GT nod in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
For me, like I think writing wise, that's a whole nother thing. Like Toriyama took over the second half, and it's like, bro, you're not really doing anything.
Yeah.
Your pen hasn't been great in a while. But he, it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. I think Frieza's
all the fans out there.
R.I.P. We're
Rest
gonna
in peace.
Rest in peace, the
Rest
GOAT.
in power.
The
Rest in
GOAT.
power.
The GOAT, the greatest,
power.
the guy who I would not be doing any of this stuff if it wasn't for Toriyama. That is my guy.
Disclaimer.
We're good.
My guy.
Don't hate us. We love him.
We love Toriyama.
Love Toyotaro. Like take the mantle, run with
Chris.
it. I'm just being
To be honest, that's
critical
good.
for something I love.
Absolutely.
But I think that's the thing is that like you look at canon, like anime. If you look at like anybody that changes something, like bro, that's not canon. Whereas
you might be onto something.
These are Western comics, and we just be like, let's just make another one. Like, let's just make
I agree with you on that because when you think about it, Marvel had Ultimates, and Ultimates for a long time was people loved the Ultimate Universe because you got a different type of storytelling, so it wasn't the mainstream.
But it's not
concrete stuff, so you got to see a different aspect of what somebody else, how they would tell that story.
It's not so much that though, because Marvel, you get that feeling, regardless of you talk about Ultimate, you get that feeling. You know the history. You understand what I'm saying?
But how do you feel though when Marvel has these different universes as well?
Correct.
So like where Iron Man is like, oh, we're doing it right now, or oh, which Doom is it? Is it, you know what I mean? They are doing that too.
That's so more so the movies. I'm saying like as far as the comics.
Okay.
The comics, DC has a lot like again, New 52. They have this, they have that. Yeah, you have the story. Batman more so because Batman's been in our face since we were kids. So, like, you know the story of Batman, blah, blah, blah. But as a universe, I feel like it might be because I enjoy Marvel more, that I have a better background.
It's
I have
a concrete timeline.
Correct.
Nothing changes.
Nothing really changes. And I don't want to say that in a bland way, but DC, bro, everything changes. There's a new storyline. And we talked about this when we had Nile on.
There's different mantles.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of things that, and that's why I might have like a gripe with DC because things change all the time. So I don't know what's real.
For me,
you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I feel it. I guess because I'm trying to think like, I feel like DC is like there's themes. So it's like okay, like Batman. It's like what are we looking for? We're looking for a guy who lost his parents to gun violence. Yep. And it's like, well, I'm not going to kill. I'm going to have a code about myself. Yeah. And I'm also going to just do it myself. Yeah. You know, and in the core story, it's I got money and resources, so let me put that to my advantage both with like the business side of things when it comes to Gotham, and then also me getting in the streets myself. I'm gonna go get it out the mud. I'm gonna learn these different martial arts and do it. Like it's like no matter what else happens, that but it's like it's kind of like but I think also in comics it's like there's not really an end, and if you don't put an end to a story, we can go a lot of different ways.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's common.
That's
both.
There's
free.
No end. Like when One Piece ends,
it's over.
Hey, that's how the story ended. If this happened. No matter how long we go, it ended.
Is it gonna end?
Bro, I think
it has to.
Can I tell you guys something?
It has to.
I almost feel like Oda, like all this stuff that we're watching right now, this is a prequel.
He's so young,
bro. I feel like this is.
He's so young.
He's still young.
We're all here like this. Oh my God, One Piece is the greatest story ever told. And some of this. Got y'all.
I have more.
Story. This is where the story starts. We're going like this. Oh my God.
On that note, just to piggyback off that, My Hero, Love My Hero is done. It's done. I'm kind of upset about that, but it is what it is.
You know it was coming.
Yeah, of course. We hate it. But with that being said, this is an amazing pod.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah. That's where we're at. That's where we're at.
Even on the show. Hey, this is your show. Y'all on here. You talking about
lost. Hold on. He was trying to tell you how to write your show. It's your boy, Doc FX. This is another AMJ pod. We're the Animanga Junkeez. I'm out.
Yo.
It's your boy Casey Silverback. You already know what time it is. We back. We never left. Like I always say, this is the hub. This is what we're trying to create. We want more people to come through. We're hanging out, man. Chris will tell you, bro.
The vibe.
This is a vibe.
For sure.
We're creating bonds. We're creating friendships. And that's what we want to do here.
What?
And it is your boy Benji Moto. Chris, thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate you coming down here, talking about all the stuff that great experience, and I hope you wish you the best with everything, and on much success. I mean, you're not going anywhere. You're a part of the family now.
Yeah, you're in.
You're a part of the AMJ crew. So thank you again, and yeah.
You got any last sign out? This is the sign out.
Condolences to the Packers later in the season.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
And there goes the episode.
I should have stopped the episode.
There it is, guys. All right. There it is. Grab Masterkey and condolences.
Yes, sir.
And we're out.
Yeah, we're out. Cut his mic. Cut his mic.